you must think before, because the message will straight come to the Ugandan number, not the UAE number.
Okay, so if the message goes to the Ugandan number, they say it's ready, they're gonna send it to UAE.
Yes.
Okay.
If it's ready here, of course, you will receive a message that your passport is ready. You can pick it up 3 working days. So if the message comes today, leave the 3 working days, then go on the third and fourth day.
Oh, to the embassy
Yeah,
in Abu Dhabi.
sure.
Guys, I'm really grateful that we got responses from TikTok. Loads and loads of people were able to get us some answers. I felt so happy. On my YouTube channel, there are so many people who have been asking about getting passports outside Uganda, and I didn't have any experiences. So I was like, let me just ask on TikTok. But I'm really happy that you guys have volunteered to talk about this.
We are here.
Thank you. We have so many people here. Oh, Megan, you're using Galaxy Note 9. That's a very expensive phone. Anyway, I'm picking on your phone.
Come on.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now we have so many questions, but in case there are any questions that are left out, we can try to bring them in. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. And for those who are going to watch this entire discussion about getting passports while abroad, you're welcome. Yeah, and we have so many people. We have Megan, we have Aisha, we have Charles, we have Issa, and many other people who are unable to join, but we shall be able to share the experiences to you probably at the end of this.
Sure.
And for those people who, I mean, in case we don't discuss each and everything, just to go to my TikTok, Annetmaya, I posted a video about, what is it about? Yeah, getting passports abroad. There are so many people who have commented in the comment section. You can find most of the answers in the comment section. Or you can reach out to any of these people. I don't have the right to give out their phone numbers. If you go to TikTok, you can probably know them. So you're welcome, and thank you for accepting to be in this discussion. The first question we're going to be answering is, what are various ways of getting an e-passport while outside Uganda? You want to give it a go, Megan, first?
Actually, it depends on the country where you are. So for me to advise anyone to get a passport outside of the country, I would advise someone to ask me in a particular country where I am, because for me, I did mine in UAE, and the embassy is in Abu Dhabi. So it depends who wants the passport, and I don't know which place exactly. So for me particularly, I'm in UAE, so I can explain for UAE and the process I went through to get mine.
Please do. By the way, you can introduce yourself, Megan. We haven't known you.
All right. I think my name is loud and clear. I'm Megan. So residing here in UAE, Abu Dhabi.
That's all. For security reasons, you can stop there.
So according to the passport issue, those who need a passport, if you don't know what to do, we can share links on how to apply. But if you know what to do and you know how to use Google very well, of course you just go there. You type how to get a Ugandan passport in the UAE or how to apply. They'll give you the application link there. There are forms to fill in, whereby you start with the number you are using. I mean the Ugandan number, whether it's for sister or your father, where you can get a message,
Okay.
And then the optional number, that's where you put the UAE number. That's the optional number. So there the form goes. You introduce yourself, like your names, your NIN number, that is the number on our national ID, and Dagamuntu. So your date of birth, uh, actually the first page is for you personally to introduce yourself, to put in your details. Then we have a next page where they'll ask you your father, your mother, your descendants. Then the last person is your recommender. So whereby if your mother is there, you will put you have options there to see what if you don't know her, deceased or alive. That's what you will feel. The same applies to the father. If deceased, deceased. If you don't know, you don't know. But you have more questions to answer the embassy to put you don't know. They will doubt you, and that will lead you to have unsuccessful application to the embassy. So you must know whatever you fill in, and make sure I feel that in by yourself, because you won't fail when you go for the interviews. Or if someone else fills in for you, make sure I take time to read them, to revise them, so that you don't fail to do what exactly is needed. So after there, they after they're filling everything, they'll send that your email that you filled in the form. You receive the full document in your email. You are free. You save it as a PDF, maybe on your Google Drive, or anywhere where you keep your files. So the first page you get, that's the reference number you take to the bank that you chose in the form. So for me, I chose Bank of Africa, which was near to Freedom City where my mom lives. So she could go in an easy place. You go with that page as a reference number, or you can use the credit card, these cards, Visa cards to pay. But with that reference number, that's when they confirm it's money for the passport. And for an ordinary passport, you just pay 250K plus the 10K for the DHL, the courier. So that is 260K. So from there, they've made the payment. Okay, to first go back, if you lost your NIN number, I mean your NIN national ID, Uganda national ID, you pay 100K to the NIN in the Uganda where I think it is Colorado. That's where they do them. You pay 100K. They print out or they send you a document that you take to the embassy, including your details, your NIN number that you lost. So it will be so easy for you to go to the embassy. It will be as your ID. So if you don't have it, but if you have it, that's well and good. You just print it out. You have everything. And the recommender must give you his ID, national ID. You must have one of the national IDs of your parents, maybe mother or father. It's not so necessary, but you don't know what comes. So you must have it. So after all that, making even the payments, you get the receipt from the bank, you print it out also, plus the other documents. Then that's when you go back to Google to see how they book an appointment. Still, you will type how to book an appointment. Okay? They will give you the link. Still, if you go there, you will fill in there's one number they give you. Is it like, uh, it's like the phone number is up on the form.
Yeah,
So
the
you
W
fill in that
something.
number, and you fill in that number, your date of birth, your names, then you write these letters they write for you down for you to to show whether you see them clearly. You
Oh,
write them
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
see them,
Just to
you understand
confirm that
them.
you're not a
Yeah.
robot.
Anytime when you are applying, yeah, I'm not a robot. So then for here, it has not been easy to book an appointment. You can book it and they give it to you in the next 4 months.
Oh, wow.
Me, I took 7 days applying every day, several times. When I book, they don't show me the dates. I just got a blue screen.
Oh my
But
God.
they told me keep on trying, trying. So when I kept on trying in the evening, midnight, every day, so I kept on trying. Then one day in the evening, when I tried, they gave me the dates. Thank God mine was so near. The one I chose had only like 4 days. next so that I can go for the interviews.
Mm.
So I printed out everything. I got a letter from my recommender. These photos where they ask you to print them on the documents, they're not necessary. We don't print them.
Yeah. Mm.
So I went there to the embassy. So what I saw exactly, like that recommendation letter is highly needed,
Mm.
and the recommender's ID. I
Mm.
saw the lady putting them, scanning them again, putting them in the machine to get the copies. I
Mm.
went with my old passport. You must go with it because it's a hard copy reference to your new passport.
Mm.
So
Mm.
I went with my old passport. I think those who have it, if you don't have it when it's still in the company, still you can request for it. You can tell them the reason as to why you need it, and they can give it to you in the time you need
Mm.
it. But this one is the hard copy reference. It is highly needed.
Mm.
So that is all. After the application, you go there, you go for interviews. Make sure you know everything that you put in, you wrote in the form, that you filled in the form in details.
Mm.
You must know everything because you never know. For me, they only asked me about my father. They never asked me the descendants.
Mm.
Another one told me my mother, my descendants. Another one told me this and this. So just what you filled in the form, that's what they will ask you.
Mm.
And you should not panic.
Mm.
Even a mere panic can let them write for you unsuccessful application. You know how Ugandans are. They need bribe everywhere. Corruption is everywhere.
I know. It's
So so many people corrupt at the embassy. I saw many paying money to go like for interviews. So you must be patient and you must go early if you know you will not give them money. I
mm.
went early in the morning. So for those in Abu Dhabi who need passport, the embassy is in Abu Dhabi, Khalidia. The place is called
Mm.
Khalidia. So
In Abu
those who
Dhabi.
don't know who don't know where the embassy is, those who are in Dubai, you can take a bus from Dubai to Abu Dhabi. Only from the bus station to Khalidia, it's like 3 minutes in the taxi, and they know the embassy. So no need, the embassy, you can't get lost. So I've advised many of my friends. Then even today, I got many of my friends asking me they were going for interviews, so I try to guide them. But
Mm.
you must know whatever you filled in your form in details so that you don't panic and you don't miss out. So that's all about the UAE application. No big deal. In assistance, I can, who need documents like how they look, I can look for them in case someone is in need. I have them, but they are inside my bag. So, but if someone is in need of to see how you feel it, how still I can bring it to show that person exactly what that person needs to know how to fill it. Even if you fill the Emirates ID number, they won't reject it, but they will reject it on the application on the date of the interview because they need your details back to your home country, not here. Here they just ask you where's your Emirates ID because you are new. You need to have a residence visa or
Mm.
a visit visa or any reason for you coming to the embassy. So that's all, no big deal. So I think I've tried to explain.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. You've mentioned so many important things, and I'm going to start by asking. You said two numbers in the beginning. There is the Ugandan number and the number you have in the country where you are right now, right?
Yeah,
Why do
the
you
reason
have,
as why do I do what?
why do you have to give two numbers? Sorry.
Because the main number is where you will receive the message when your passport is out, and that must be a Uganda number. It must be a Uganda number. So when they ask you the optional number, that's where you can put the number for UAE, and that's what I did exactly.
Okay, that means that people who are issuing
Yeah.
passports can only send messages to Ugandan numbers.
Yes. So
Okay.
you must put a number for Uganda, whether it's for your mother, a person who receive a message. If you have the phone here, use the phone, the number you have here, but the Uganda number. Me, I have mine is already on, so I always check it here. I always so it's on, it's valid. That's the main reason as to why they ask you the Uganda number.
Okay, so if
They don't know, but you must think before because the message was straight come to the Uganda number, not the UAE number.
okay, so if the message goes to the Ugandan number, do they say it's in Chambogo? I mean, like how? So they say it's ready. They're gonna send it to UAE.
Yes.
Okay.
If it's ready here, of course you will receive a message that your passport is ready. You can pick it up 3 working days. So if the message comes today, leave the 3 working days, then go on the third and fourth day.
Oh, to the embassy
Yeah,
in Abu Dhabi.
sure.
Okay, now I understand. So that means that they transport your passport from Uganda to
That's the 10K for DHL courier from Uganda to here.
now
That's the 10K they adding to become 260K. And
Uganda.
those receipts must be different. The 10K receipt and the 250K receipt, they are two different receipts. They don't print it at once.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that means that because when you go to the bank and pay 250, you add the charge fee, which is 2,300, depending on the bank you go to. I use DFC, is it DFC or DTB? I use DTB, and they charged me
Any bank you choose, they give you options down. You
mm,
choose the bank of your choice.
mm.
So you choose what's near to your place and what you can do by or where you can go with
So
no waste of transportation and time. Yeah.
there is a charging fee to any bank you choose. There is a charging fee. So you pay 25 to 250K, the bank charge fee, and then the 10K. So when
Actually, for me, I didn't focus on the bank charge fee because that doesn't matter if I need anything because it's too little to what I need. So whatever the charge is, I never focus on it. What I focused on the 250K and the 10K. So you are free to add another 10K to your parent or anyone who will take that money for you or you by yourself when you're paying.
okay,
We all know we have charges here.
okay. So when the person goes to the bank, they tell them that I'm paying for a person who is outside. So this
Of
10K is for
course, the first page on your application form is the reference number to the bank. It's like the you must go with that page in the bank because
also
the reference.
okay. So that page will just show you're gonna pay 260K. It will show that
That
amount.
first page, yeah, yeah. So you take that first page. It has every details in it on
Okay.
it.
Okay, that's very
Yeah.
clear. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We have more 10 minutes. Could you explain if somebody lost their national ID and they don't have the
Mm.
NIN number, how do they go about that? You mentioned about it, but I would love to be,
That's
clearer here.
that's exactly me. I had no idea how my NIN number was. I had no idea, honestly. But I got someone who works in the national. Is it called NIRA?
Mira.
So I sent that person 100K to get that NIN number for me and my details. So I just gave him my name and the date of birth. They printed it straight and I paid. For me, I wanted to have all my details. I gave him another 50K to give me the form we filled first as we are registering for the national ID. So he got that full form from Mira and he sent it to me. So I have both. But that letter where they include your NIN number is the one as a reference to the embassy to show that it's your national ID, you got a national ID. So it
Okay.
was me who never had I never had any idea about my because I lost it
I'm so sorry
carelessly.
about that.
I was like that. So anything like that, if someone needs help, many people can help.
So sorry
So
about that. So when you sent when you paid 100K to that person, they sent you that document to your email or via
of
WhatsApp.
course, yes. Still, I'll share it. I'll just close my name, but I'll share the how it looks like when you lose your national ID. I have it on my Google
That will be very helpful
Drive.
if you just share. Yeah, please cover your name and your name Make
Yeah,
sure they are
so
not
I'll
seen.
just share it.
Yeah, then you can share
Yeah,
to our group how it should look
yeah,
like. Or you can just send me a
yeah.
copy
So
and I can embed it in this
okay,
video. Yeah.
all right. Even where they scan, I will just close it because if you scan it, the details still will come. If you have the phone has
Oh
a
yeah,
camera,
yeah,
yeah.
definitely,
I'll
definitely.
just close that. Yeah,
You're a
that's
smart woman, Megan.
yeah, yeah. Oh, that's all.
You're a smart woman. Okay, so if a person, the Aisha wanted to ask a question actually, and I think her question was, if you lost your old passport, how can you go about that?
Okay, it depends where you lost that passport. If it's the company that lost it where you working with, you must come with police evidence and the company must provide everything for you. But
Mm,
police evidence must be there if you
mm,
lost your passport. And when you fill in the document, the application form, you put lost, not renewal. Lost.
mm. Okay,
The option
okay.
you must take lost, not renewal, not change of details, but lost. So
Mm.
there you will be asked more questions.
Okay, I'm learning so many things from you, Megan. I didn't know
So
this.
yeah, if it's the boss that lost it, maybe then some maids. If it's the boss is responsible, and still you must have a police clearance for that. You must have a police letter for that.
Okay. Okay.
If it's lost, you must provide anything with the police note. It's
Mm,
the company responsible for the property of Uganda which was lost, and
mm,
police must be included whereby you need a document from the police. So
So
you
the
just go
police
with the
where you are.
photocopy of, yeah, wherever you are, even if it's in Uganda, when you lose it,
Mm,
still you will be questioned when you go to return after. It's not
mm,
expired and it's not the old passport, which means you must be questioned.
mm.
So that's all.
Oh, wow. Let me see if we have left any questions in. We have answered most of them so nicely. And how much did they pay? That's done. How long did it take you to get an appointment? It took 4 days, right? Only 4 days, but it took you 7 days to get
And some they can still apply today. They get the day today. They get the appointment form, but they'll show you. You will have an appointment. Your appointment will be scheduled on maybe in August or
Mm,
September or July. But for me, I was just lucky, and I think now people are getting low. People are not much like the way they used to be, so you can get an appointment earlier than before. So
oh,
that one is not guaranteed.
mm,
Then there is this option. Those who get appointments far when you need your passport early, you know how to bribe is 400 to 500 dirham to bribe that guy on the gate so you can go there without before your appointment date. Then you do the interview. They know how to fix it in the system.
okay.
If you want to
I'm
bribe,
gonna be discussing bribery on this channel, but anyway.
I'm just giving the
So
options
if you want
mainly.
to ice your passport quickly, how much do you pay?
If you must bribe
And how much is that?
because I had guys they were paying 400 to 500, and it's happening. I saw it
500,000
with
Ghana
my two own
shillings.
eyes. No, 500 dirham to 400 dirham to 500. That is 50,000 Uganda shillings to
Okay.
400,000. Yeah, that's all.
Did I
That
enough?
is 400 to 500. Yeah, 400 to 500.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What questions were you asked? Yeah, you've told us they just asked you about your mom, right? Only that, right?
You must know every detail in your form because I can't guarantee you to be asked on the new mom.
Mm,
She's free to choose any place she wants to ask you from, and you must answer what you filled in there.
mm,
The moment you start meandering, that's when she will say, appointment and successful. That
Oh
was
my
it.
God, that's so strict.
Yeah, so you must be very confident and very clear in whatever you say in front of that lady. She doesn't look like a Muganda, but she will give you headache. She looks like she doesn't know Uganda, but she will give you headache, I'm telling you. And still those who have this blood of brandies and what, try to be more clear because sometimes they just choose them, go, 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 go. You must, maybe they can tell you to call your mother. I found many ladies there. They they answered everything they needed to. They had in the details, but the guys were not so sure. So they told them, call your father right now. Call your mother right now. So the moment you start calling Mugande Mugandi, then you will be still denied.
Mm.
So you must be very fluent in whatever you're saying and very clear. That's all.
Okay, perfect. The major documents that are taken are factors to consider before you're applying. Location matters. How do you get? There is no Ugandan embassy in Dubai.
No, it's only in Abu Dhabi.
Oh,
The
okay.
Ugandan embassies in Abu Dhabi, whether you live in Dubai, Al Ain, Ras Al Khaimah, Fujairah, Sharjah, Ajman, you must go to Abu Dhabi.
Okay, because that's the main
That's
city
where
of
the embassy is in a place called Khalidia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I get you. Are there any mistakes you made during the process or any difficult? You talked about the difficulties, definitely, but what are some of the mistakes you made, if any?
Honestly, I never made any mistake because I was so clean and clear because I had someone guiding me who also had the same process I had. So I had guidance besides me. So I went there when everything is clear and clear.
That's so good. Thank you so much. And you're sharing, your experience with us. Thank you so much. We do highly
You're
appreciate
welcome.
this. Yeah. Our Zoom call will end soon because I only subscribed for a 40 minutes plan. So we can we can have another one that talks about a recommendation later. But for now, I
Yeah.
think it would be good to just make a conclusion and see, because I'm gonna publish this video today, and as it is, because it's so good, I loved this. And by the way, I love your
I
English.
think,
Your English is so good. You
thank,
sound so
thank you so much.
distinct,
Thank
so
you so
clear.
much.
I love it. What did you study?
Oh, I think I should. Okay, I started at my secondary, but I'm so fluent because I'm working with American and European people in the office. So that's why I'm so fluent. I'm using English morning to evening to night, today, tomorrow, and after tomorrow, like that.
You sound
So I'm so
so
clear and fluent.
fluent, like a native speaker. Honestly, I love it.
Thank you.
I love it. Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, Megan. Thank you, everybody who has been here on the call. We shall be having a different video, having various people in various states. UAE is now done. If you have any questions, I'm going to leave Megan's contact. Please don't disturb her with any other things apart from passport application, unless she is willing to
Sure.
share with you extra details about other things. But for now, I only wish she helps you with any difficulties you may encounter when you are applying for your passport. In the next video, I think we shall be talking about, I don't know, but there is somebody who paid about 1,200 dirham. I don't know how.
Oh,
Somebody said 1,200 dirham, dirham.
they are dirhams, but I'm just trying to be honest with you. That person was scammed. He or she was scammed out of ignorance because
Yeah,
they never knew what's to the ground.
yeah. I mean, like, that's a lot of money. You say 260, that is so tiny. That's what I almost paid when I was in
It's
Uganda.
almost 1.1 M Ugandan shillings. How
Yeah,
come?
yeah, yeah. I saw in the comments actually in my TikTok, somebody paid 1 point something, 1.2 M to get a
Oh
passport.
God.
And I was like, oh, wow. So I'm really glad that we have shared, this experience. Let me say
Yeah.
bye-bye. Don't forget to share this video so people know what to do. They shouldn't be scammed. People can do it on their own. And we are getting
on your own phone, your phone, your laptop, you can do it. If you need help, please feel free to ask in the group. For us, we are here to assist you in the group as long as concerned with UAE.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you a
you're
bunch.
welcome.
Yeah. All right, guys, don't forget to share this video, and yeah, I will share with you our WhatsApp group and then Aisha's contact. The next video.
Sure.
Bye.
All right, take care, take care.